welcome to Belmont and thank you very much for coming today. This is a really important building, both for Lyme Regis and indeed the nation. It's got a fascinating association with an 18th century businesswoman called Mrs. Eleanor Code, proprietor for many years of an artificial stone manufactory that became a really significant part of 18th century architecture. And you can see examples of her stone embellishments all across this front elevation of the house. She's taken a kind of seaside theme for her seaside villa, which is rather nice. So you've got Neptune over the front door, and then above the windows you've got Amphitrite, who is a sea goddess, Neptune's wife. It was also the former home of John Fowles, the renowned author and historian in the late 20th century. It's a Grade 2 starred house that at the moment is in quite considerable distress. This house has got serious structural problems, and you can see the cracking that's developing in the walls. You can see how the parapet is cracked and bowing, and we've got this rather ugly stump of what was once a big Victorian wing. This will go so that we can recover the original 18th century form of the house. On this side there would have been a parlour. We're going to make it an easy access bedroom, so this will become a ground floor bedroom. What I'm really looking forward to is being able to sit in this room at a desk at the window, looking out over a sea view and sitting there and reading or writing in peace and quiet. And then we come through here into one of the, well, probably the most important room in the house. This is the original 18th century drawing room, and more latterly John Fowles' writing room. We've had over 200 visitors today, which has been fantastic, and among them was Mary Scriven. Mary was John Fowles' secretary in the 1970s and 80s. Tell us how it was.
Well, he had quite a large and old-fashioned beautiful desk, and it stood about here. He sat in his chair there with his ashtray, with his disc blue cigarettes, and I had a chair there and sat with my back to the window. So consequently I know that part of the room pretty well. There were shelves like that all along with all his beautiful collection of china, teapots and things, and then the walls were held up with books. I would say that Belmont was a warm, welcoming, happy family home, as well as being the powerhouse for John's writing.
What do our other supporters make of Belmont?
What's most interesting in this place is the historical context of the building and the location, looking out over the sea.
I think the sheer detail that still exists, I mean the fireplace or the cornices, some of them are made of cold stone, which of course I believe the recipe of that has been lost.
I see the place looking tired and dilapidated and somewhat run down, and I think wouldn't it be lovely to have it done up by the year 2015, just in time for your anniversary. I think the specialness of it is that it cares for buildings, it cares for properties, it cares for the people that were in them, and if you put all those three things together, you've got this place.
And I'm looking forward to coming and staying here in the not too distant future.
So we've had a fantastic day here at Belmont. The sun shone. I can't wait to get Belmont restored and open as a landmark. We're nearly there. We just need to raise the last few £1,000s. So please help us if you can.